Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Vidya, and this is the introduction of ArcGIS. Geographical Information System, hereafter GIS, are computer-based systems that are used to store and manipulate geographic information. A GIS designed for the collection, storage, and analysis of objects and phenomena, where geographic location is an important characteristic or critical to the analysis. Data regarding things, occasions, or occurrences with a position on the Earth's surface is referred to as geospatial data. In the near term, the location could be static and also could be changing. Geospatial data includes attributes, and then position information, and frequently time information. Choosing the types of geographical representation is a critical database design task. There are two spatial data types, raster and vector, which are used to represent aspects of the real world. The raster data model is associated to field-type continuous phenomena, such as elevation, and is based on an array of cells, and each having its own value. The raster data model has the great virtue of simplicity, but it can produce very large files. The accuracy with which a raster layer can represent spatial data is related to the size of the pixel. The smaller the pixel size, the greater the accuracy. However, larger grids need more space for storage and data handling. As for the vector data model, usually associated with representing phenomena that are discrete objects by nature. In this method, all objects are created using points, whose coordinates are stored, and more complex combination of this. Vector data represents one of the main categories of geodata managed by GIS. Main primitives include points, lines, and polygons. In the following, we understand vector data as any 2D or 3D analytically described geodata as opposed to raster data. An ArcGIS is geospatial software to view, edit, manage, and analyze geographic data. The components of ArcGIS desktops are ArcCatalog, ArcMap, and also ArcToolbox. The ArcCatalog application provides a catalog window that is used to organize and manage various types of geographic information for ArcGIS desktop. ArcCatalog organizes these contents into a tree view and allows us to select a GIS item, view its properties, and to access tools to operate on the selected items. And this is the interface of our catalog. We can see the particle tree view and also content panel. And next is ArcMap. ArcMap is where we can display and explore GIS datasets for our study area, where we assign symbols and where we create map layouts for printing or publication. ArcMap is also the application we use to create and edit datasets. ArcMap represents geographic information as a collection of layers and other elements in a map. Common map elements include the data frame containing map layers for a given extent plus a scale bar, north row, title, descriptive text, a symbol legend, and so on. This is the interface of ArcMap data view. And then this is the interface of ArcMap shortcut menu. And this is the catalog in ArcMap. Next is ArcToolbox. ArcToolbox is a collection of geoprocessing tools for analyzing, editing, and converting data. It contains geocoding tools, conversion tools, data management, multidimensional editing tools, and also analysis tools. And this is the interface of ArcToolbox menu. A layer represents geographic data in ArcMap, such as particular theme of data. Examples of map layers include streams and lakes, terrain, roads, political boundaries, parcels, building footprints, utility lines, and orthophoto imagery. Generally, feature classes are thematic collection of points, lines, or polygons. Another feature that provided in ArcMap is an attribute table. This is tabular information where the basis of geographic features allowing us to visualize, query, and analyze our data. In the simplest terms, tables are made of rows and columns, and all rows have the same columns. In ArcGIS, rows are known as records and columns are fields. Each field can store a specific type of data, such as number, date, or piece of text. And also there is a feature called identifying features where when we want to view attribute values for a feature, we can use the identify tools that can be accessed from the tools toolbar. And now we continue to the method how to use ArcGIS. Here we can understand the fundamental GIS using ArcGIS to familiarize components of ArcGIS, to recognize geospatial data, and to acquire image satellite data from a specific website. So this is the interface of our catalog and how to connect our data with our catalog. It will show the layers of our data, and at the right of the screen we can see contents panels and then preview, description, and also at the bottom we can see the toggle between geography view and table view. In table view we can see the layer information. On the left of the screen, we can see option of the layers, which consist of polygons data, line data, and also like raster data and also dot data. Now is how to make a new file geodata base. Just follow the step on the screen. Choose to data, Malaysia, and also Klang Valley. And now we can start to open and operate ArcMap by click the ArcMap button. This is the interface of ArcMap. And to open the data from our catalog, we can choose the Add Data button, like this, or simply use the Arc Catalog feature on the right screen by click the layers we choose and then drop it to the data frame. Now we can see details of the layers by right-click and open Attribute Table. Provide several information such as name of area, shape of layer, or width of the area. Then we can highlight area on the layers with this step, and it will be shown on the data frame. The data that we selected in Attribute Table will be highlighted. And we can also delete the highlight by this step. Then the highlight now is disappear. We can also give label on the area of the layer by first identify row in the attribute table that contain name of the area. After that, we put the row name contains of the area name in the label field. Now layers can show name of area, or we code as labels. Moreover, we can also put a base map on the layer with this step. We can remove the base map by left-click on the Layers feature. There's another useful feature in ArcMap, named Identifying Feature. It will show the attribute value of the area selected. Next is way to change color of area or layers. And I will show you kind of raster data. There's a layer named Pulau Penang, drop from our catalog. Then if the layers doesn't seem clear, just left click on the name layer, bring it to the very top of the layer list. And now this is the way or step to save the file. And the last is interface of our toolbox. Just click the button. And then this is the interface of our toolbox menu. So this is for the conclusion, Geographic Information System, also known as GIS, or computer-based system used to collect, store, and analyze geographic information in the form of objects or phenomena that involve geographic location. Meanwhile, ArcGIS is a software for viewing, editing, managing, and analyzing geographic data. The components of ArcGIS are ArcCatalog, ArcMap, and ArcToolbox. Geospatial data is data about objects, events, with position on the Earth's surface. Geospatial data can be divided into two types, namely vector data and raster data. Vector data consists of points, lines, and polygons. In order to use the data, we need to connect the data to our catalog component. The data that we want to use in our catalog can then be selected and used in our map and processed and analyzed using the Arc toolbox. This presentation using several references provided on the screen. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.